Hello everyone! Welcome to Kitchen Stories, ang show na paborito at pinipili ng mapiling ina. My name is Chef Chin and this is
Mimi.
Mimi. This show is brought to you by
Sienna Puppy.
and Magnolia Dairy Cream. I'm so excited to share with you a few recipes here directly from my kitchen, and it makes it even more special because I'm sharing with you this experience with my daughter Mimi. Well, in this program, we'll be making easy and simple and tasty recipes for the whole family. These are the recipes that our moms, my mom and kids have taught me and you can do together, right Mimi? Siyempre, bawat recipe, hindi mawawala dyan ang paborito nating ingredient at subok ng mga mommies at home ang Magnolia Dairy Cream na pinipili ng mapiling ina. And I'm sure it will make all your dishes really more tasty and have that delicious aroma that we're all looking for. And in every episode, we'll share a story behind all the special ingredients we'll be using today. So inside the basket, it can be fruits, it can be vegetables. And without peeking, Mimi, I want you to tell me what's inside. How do you feel?
I don't know what's inside.
I know, that's why it's a secret. Does it feel soft?
Yep.
Is it a triangle shape?
No.
Is it a square?
No.
I wonder what it is.
Heart.
A heart shape? Can you get it? Can you show me?
Mango.
Mango! Yes! That's our secret and our special ingredient for today. So today, we are going to make something that Mimi loves. And what are we gonna make, Mimi, with the mangoes? Mango?
Clips.
Mango crepes. So crepes are actually thin pancakes that you can actually make with desserts, and sometimes you can also make it in savory dishes.
We can make fat ones.
Yes, and big ones. I know you love it. So we're going to make our mango crepes today with our special ingredient using Magnolia Dairy Cream. So mangoes are really good for you. It's delicious. It's also a power fruit. It's full of rich vitamins that you and your family will really need because it will make you healthy. So as I mentioned earlier, there are few really key ingredients to make mango crepes. So crepes, we begin with 3, 2, and 1, which I remembered with my mom, but it's actually 1, 2, and 3. So 3 eggs, 2 cups of milk, and 1 cup of flour. And we're going to add 3 tablespoons of white sugar, a pinch of salt, sliced mangoes, cream, and condensed milk also to garnish. And of course, we're going to add our Magnolia Dairy Cream Classic. So we're gonna melt it and we're gonna need about 3 tablespoons of that to put in our batter. So bago natin simulan ng pagluluto, let me tell you a short story about mangoes. So it's based from an old legend, but me and Daddy, we decided to create a special version just for this little girl. You see, do you want to hear it?
Yep.
Yes, you want to hear it. So I'll tell you the story about the mangoes. There is a boy named Ben, and he is the only child of Mangwan and Aling Maria. Ben is kind and helpful. One day, Ben met a homeless old lady who was very hungry and had no food to eat. He went home to get some food and share it to the homeless lady. And you know, the old lady was very happy and said, "Thank you very much, Ben." And the following day, while at the forest, Ben met an old man who had tattered clothes and had no slippers. He went home again and brought back some extra clothes he asked from his parents. And the old man was also very happy and said, "Thank you very much." A few months later, Ben got sick.
Oh, Mommy, what happened to Ben?
I will continue the story later, Mimi, so stay tuned if you want to know what happened to Ben. So, but for now, we have to pause a little bit. Itutuloy po natin ang cooking at kwentuhan after this short break. Welcome back, and you're watching Kitchen Stories here on CNN Philippines. But before we took a break, we prepared the ingredients for our mango crepes today. And I think this little girl is ready to make the crepes. So now we're gonna show you all the ingredients and start making it. So Mimi has already put 1 egg inside. Now we're gonna add 2 more eggs, Mimi. So now it's time. You can crack the eggs on the side, here on the ground, here. So you have to be careful with eggs because they're very, very fragile.
Abby, can you crack mine?
See? Okay, here. And then you can open it like that. Slowly. See? Mimi, look at that. You did it so well. Good job. All right, so now we're going to add our milk. Are you ready to add the milk? Here, you can pour the milk, Mimi. Slowly. And then another one. So that's 3 eggs. And we're going to add 2 cups of milk. Whoop. Very good, my love. And our next ingredient would be our flour, which is around 1 cup of flour. So we're going to now use a whisk. There you go. Oh, mommy's turn naman. Mommy's turn.
Can I taste it?
Not yet because it's still not mixed well. So you really need a thin batter when you make a crepe. So now let's put our 3 tablespoons of sugar. So we're going to use a spoon.
Can I put it?
Okay, here, 1. Very good. And another 1, 2, and 1 more, 1 last. 3. Good job. And then we're gonna put a pinch of salt. So we're going to melt 3 tablespoons of Magnolia Dairy Cream on our Teflon pan. So 3 tablespoons, you can leave a little bit more for the rest of the pan so you can cook it on the same pan. So usually for crepes, it's important to use a Teflon non-stick pan so it's not gonna stick when you make your pancakes. So, all right, so Mimi, it's time to add our melted Magnolia Dairy Cream into our batter. It's going to be hot, so be careful, my love. So adding fat into a batter will actually make it even more crispy later when you cook it. So, can I do it? So mommy will mix because I have mighty powerful arms. Let this stand for a good 10 minutes before we use it so the batter will settle a little bit more.
I wanna know what happened to Ben, Mommy.
So Ben was sick and his parents were taking good care of him. But Ben was not getting any better. Then 2 fairies came and sprinkled fairy dust all over the house. The fairy dust they used was color green, but as they sprinkled it all over, it slowly turned to yellow with a sweet smell. Then Ben instantly got better. Then the 2 fairies transformed and revealed to Ben and his parents that they were the old man and the old lady that Ben helped before, and that they were very grateful for Ben for his helpfulness. Years later, a tree started to grow with fruits in their backyard. The family shared the fruits with everyone in their hometown to share their happiness because Ben got better. This also reminds them of the fruit that brings happiness from sharing and helping one another. And that's the end of the story. So now it's time to make our crepes. Mimi, you're gonna help me. So in a hot Teflon pan, you can pour 1 ladle spoon of our batter. So it has to be a thin batter. Oh, we're gonna flip it now. Oh my! There's a flipping action going on. So I think this is a nice batch. It's a little bit brown. So we need it golden brown. We can slide it out. There you go. 1 perfect crepe. I think it's time to plate our mango crepes. So I'm going to cut some of the mangoes for garnish. So it's nice to put a fan. So we use a trick of using a glass to get the perfect cheek out of the mango. And then we're gonna slice it thinly.
Like 100.
There you go. So now we're gonna add some of the mangoes as filling. You have to put just a little so we can still fold it. There. So we're gonna turn and make a pocket. Let's put some cream and your favorite condensed milk. And so are you ready to make a design? Here. So make a zigzag. So you can now at this point make it into different sauces. You can use chocolate sauce. You can puree your mangoes and make a mango cream puree, and you can use that to decorate your dessert with. Oh my, look at that. And what about this one? We'll add cream also, Mimi. I love the combination of cream and condensed. It makes it so even more richer and a perfect accompaniment with our crepe. And a little bit of that and some more on this side.
Want to eat now?
You want to eat now? Me too. All right, and a little bit more on this side. So I think we are done with our crepes. It's so easy to make, and I think we are so ready to try. This little girl is so excited. So before we taste our mango crepes, I want to ask you a question, Mimi. What did you learn from the story of Ben?
To be helpful.
Very good, Mimi. You know, Ben helped an old man and an old lady in need. And it turns out that they are fairies that would help Ben and his family in the end. So, Mimi, I think it's always nice to be helpful because you'll never know that the person that you're helping will help you in the future, right? That's the lesson that we learned from the story of Ben.
The end.
Very good. I think it's time to try it. Oh my, I really love the Magnolia Dairy Cream. I love how crispy the crepes has become because of that. And I love the fact that Magnolia Dairy Cream is also cholesterol free. So if you have dietary restrictions, it's a really good option to use Magnolia Dairy Cream in your batter. So I think this is Mimi's favorite recipe. So very good. Thank you for being so helpful today. Well, that's it for today's episode of Kitchen Stories. See you again next time for more hearty meals and inspiring stories here on Kitchen Stories. My name is Chef Chin, and this is
Mimi Tot.
Mimi Tot. See you again next time.